Hello, friends. What's up? Today we're going to be covering more sports picks, more sports predictions. So I have four more games for you. But before I begin, as always, let's cover the previous round. So we got Roma against Inter Milan. I told you Inter was going to win or tie. They actually won, I believe. Next up, we got Brighton against Newcastle. I believe we got a tie for that game, if I'm sure. Cruz Azul against America. I believe Cruz Azul won. That was the first parlay game. Then we get Freiburg against Frankfurt. Told you Freiburg could win or tie, so they actually tied the game. And the final game was the only one that I got wrong, so we got Ceará against Botafogo. I told you that we could see a tie, but Botafogo ended up winning. That was actually my pick, but I went for a only for a tie because I had strong signals for a tie for that game, and as you know, ties are very profitable when they are just by themselves. So this is the round that we have for you. Feyenoord against the PSV Eindhoven from the Dutch league. So we got the PSV winning or tying the game. This is going to be the first parlay game. So let's take a look. Okay, so we will see that indeed the favorite for this match is Feyenoord, but it's actually very close, signaling that these two teams are very good, very strong teams in the Dutch Eredivisie. So we got basically a very tight game, which I believe can end up in a tie, even though these teams are not known for actually tying many games. As you can see right now in the league, they only have one game each that ends up in a tie. So I believe it's about time they get another tie. And what better way than to face off these the strongest two opponents of the Dutch league? So you'll have to excuse that because those are the financial predictions, the financial trading signals. So check out my financial channel if you want to make money there as well. It's very profitable. So let's take a look at the second game. We got Everton against Tottenham. Another parlay game. I believe Tottenham will win or tie the game. Let's take a look and see the stats for this match. So we got the favorite is actually Everton, which is the home team. Everton not so strong. Okay, Tottenham is not the strongest either, but they do have an edge against Everton, as you can see right now. They have 4 wins, only 2 losses. Everton really kind of in the middle right now in the standings table. Because of that reason, I believe Everton will try to tie the game. Maybe they will not have the strength necessary to actually beat Tottenham, but they will do everything in their at their disposal to avoid a loss. So they will kind of go for a tie, whereas Tottenham can settle for a tie, but they have basically the edge to win this match. Then we get the third pick is going to be Cruz Azul against Monterrey. I see only a tie for this match. Cruz Azul can win the game. Well, let's just update this. I'm going to kind of change my pick a little bit, just kind of modify it because Cruz Azul is playing at home and they are a strong team, so they could actually end up also winning the game. But this is my pick: Cruz Azul winning or tying the game. Okay, let's take a look at the stats for this match, and you will see that Cruz Azul is indeed the favorite because they are playing at home. They are a very strong team when they are at the home stadium. So you can see they are very strong teams right now. Okay, 8 wins for Cruz Azul, 9 for Monterrey. 5 ties for Cruz Azul also makes a tie very likely because it's one of the teams that has the most ties so far in the season. So I do believe Cruz Azul, if they don't really have the strength to win against Monterrey, they will go for a tie. That's going to be their strategy. So that's my pick. Next up, we got Napoli against Inter. I only see Inter winning this game. Okay, Inter Milan, a very strong team right now in the Italian league. They are the favorites, as you can see. They are also playing really good. Two consecutive wins, only one loss in penalties or extra time against Atletico Madrid, which is a very strong team from Spain. So I do see Inter having the advantage over Napoli in this game, even though right now in the standings they are actually equal, having 5 wins and 2 losses for each. However, like I told you, I do believe Inter has the edge just because they are historically a very strong team, stronger than Napoli. Finally, the last pick is going to be also from the Italian league. So we got Lazio against Juventus, and I see Juventus winning or tying the game. Let's take a look at this, and we can actually see that the favorite is Juventus, as I told you. Juventus also a strong team, but right now they are kind of struggling because they only have 3 wins, only one loss, and 3 ties. So lots of ties for Juventus, which is one of the strongest teams in the Italian league among the big five. Lazio is also very strong, but not as it doesn't really quite fit the top five in the Italian league. So, and the fact that they do have many ties, both of these two teams, and those are very recent matches, that kind of tells me they could actually go for a tie as well. But if I have to say, even though Juventus has no wins in the last 5 games, I believe they will have the edge, the advantage over Lazio. And well, guys, that's all I have for you. The 5 picks, as promised. So tomorrow I'm going to cover more picks, NFL picks. So stay tuned for more. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow the work, and I'll see you guys next time.